The Culture House is an arts organisation based in Grimsby, and the role that we play in the local community is all about bringing more culture to the area for residents and visitors to enjoy, and offering more creative opportunities for creatives in the area and supporting local talent. So when we heard about the Prosper North programme, I was really attracted to what was on offer, and the reason we were attracted to it was because it seemed that it had been really well thought out in terms of the support that was needed for developing arts organisations and heritage organisations. We'd already identified some gaps in our knowledge and skills, and it seemed like a brilliant opportunity to get that support. Our business advisor through Prosper North was Jane Rice-Bowen, and she was absolutely brilliant. We're still actually benefiting from her support at the moment. She came and met with us, and we went through all of the needs that we had as an organisation, and Jane really helped us to articulate what they were, identify the support that was needed, and then help us to get those things in place. And then on top of that, with the business support, we looked at business planning, financial planning, and Jane was absolutely crucial actually in us securing the Culture Recovery Fund from Arts Council. And that's actually what's led us to be here today with this fantastic Moon in the Minster. The support and advice we received has had a really strong impact on our organisation, because the Culture House is quite small. We really need to grow the capacity and look at long-term delivery and investment. We've worked from project to project for actually 10 years, and working with Jane and Prosper North has pushed us to ready ourselves for an NPO application. That's obviously quite a challenging process, but we feel we now have in place what we need to make that shift and to become a more robust organisation. Another impact working with Prosper North has had on us, really positive, is that we're part of the delivery now for Grimsby Creates, which is the Cultural Development Fund investment into Grimsby. And when North East Lincolnshire Council was successful at securing the Cultural Development Fund for Grimsby, which was 3.2 million from government, we obviously wanted to be part of that delivery and secure ourselves among that investment. So working with Jane and Prosper North meant that we could articulate our plans, apply for tenders with North of East Lincolnshire Council, and as such we're now delivering a really interesting project, we believe, next year called The Future Starts Here, which will be focusing on Grimsby as a place of innovation with an arts festival at the core of that. So since taking part in the programme, we have explored social investment. We were awarded some funding from Key Fund in 2020, and we're hoping to develop a relationship with them further. We were fortunate enough to receive funding from Culture Recovery Fund 1 and 2. And I have to say that was down to support from Jane and Prosper North, because we weren't necessarily equipped with the skills of going through that really robust and tough process. But doing that also helped with our longer term planning, because we were articulating through that what our future plans were, and also what was needed financially in terms of cash flow forecasting. So we have really appreciated the support from Prosper North, and I think the type of support on offer is really vital for arts organisations, because a lot of artists and arts organisations don't necessarily go into the creative sector with the business skills and knowledge to deliver over the longer term. And it just shows you that those gaps need filling in terms of expertise, and there is vital support that organisations need to survive and thrive. The support from Prosper North and Jane has really enabled and facilitated where we are now, actually here in the Minster in Grimsby, with the fantastic installation of Museum of the Moon by Luke Jerram. So this formed part of our Culture Recovery Fund application 1, which Jane supported us with. So that's obviously impacted on us as an organisation, but this project has absolutely impacted on Grimsby as a whole. We've had thousands of people into the Minster over the last 3 weeks. We've had such a fantastic programme of events. So the Minster are really grateful for what we've done, because we've brought hundreds of people into their newly refurbished cafe, which was refurbished with Culture Recovery Fund investment as well. So we really see this as a positive partnership that has opened up such a key building. And actually, I have to credit Prosper North as being part of that process and Jane's support, because we wouldn't really be here without that. So actually, it's had a real ripple effect on the town.